So let's have a look into the third question. From the following information, prepare a revenue account of a fire insurance company for the year ending 31st of March 2016. Right now, the first information, or the balance which is being provided here is a fire fund. Is that fire fund on 31st of March 2015. So the other name for the fire fund is the reserve for the unexpired risk which is being provided in the last year. So please do not get confused. Sometimes it will be given in the name of reserve for the unexpired risk, as you can see here, or otherwise it will be called as, if the business is related to the fire insurance, the reserve whatever they provide will be maintained in the form of a fund, and that fund will be mentioned as a fire fund. So the fire fund is nothing but the reserve for the unexpired risk of the last year, because very clearly they mentioned the date also, 31st of March 2015 or 1st of April 2015 is one and the same. Then followed by we have the premiums, and the premium due but not received is nothing but the outstanding premium. And here we have the premiums paid for the reinsurances, that is the ceded. Then next here we have further few of the items. So before I continue with the remaining question, let me first take the format. So let's go with the format here. So this is problem number, that is 3. Right, now here also we need working notes. Names, and if at all required we may go with the commission in case if there is any adjustment. Schedule 3 and continued with expenses. So as we can see that the first one over here is the premium for the year is the inner column. The next we have premiums due but not received. So they haven't mentioned whether it is outstanding for the current year or outstanding for the last year. So when nothing mentioned, we consider it to be as which are outstanding for the year is 37,000.
Premium received is 5,62,500.
Yes. I just noticed. So then before that, the premium received is 550, because 750 is the reserve amount. So once this is to be added here, this is again an issue. Right. The next here we have, after the premiums due but not received, next premiums paid for reinsurance. So premiums paid for reinsurance over here is 12,500. That is 12,500. So one. Then therefore the balance of the premiums which is to be taken. Then next we have the expenses of the management. So expenses will be taken under the operating expenses. So The expenses which is spent is 1 lakh. Followed by we have loss on sale of machinery. So usually, I mean under the incomes, that is under schedule number 1, under again under schedule number 1 we have income from the investments, right, which is relating to the investments, like any profit or loss on sale of the investments will get adjusted over here, but not any profit or loss on sale of other assets. In case if there is any profit on sale of other assets, like machinery, here he has mentioned that can be shown under the other income, but as there is a loss on sale of the machinery expenses, sale of machinery, we could have adjusted this, like compensating each under the other income itself, but because here we have only the loss on sale of the machinery, so I'm just expenses. Then we have the miscellaneous income. So the miscellaneous income can be taken under the other income. So the premiums here, miscellaneous income over here is again 2000. Next here we have claims paid. So here the amount of the claims which have been paid during the year is 4 lakhs 75 thousands. Interest, dividends and rents. So whenever the interest, dividends and rents is being given, and when nothing is being again mentioned in the brackets, we assume it to be what gross, and therefore any income tax, okay, which is being deducted on the above income should not be considered. Okay, so therefore here we are not going to consider the given amount of the taxation, but whereas the gross income can be directly taken into the revenue account itself, as there is no further adjustment required to be given. So 87 under income from investments, and ignore the given amount of the taxes. Then followed by we have the profit on sale of investments. Okay, in case if there is any profit on sale, can also be again taken into, right? So income from, I mean, and the rents here is 87. Just below that we have a on sale of investments adjusted under this, that is 8,000 750. Now we have the claims which are outstanding. So the claims outstanding, amount of the claims which are being paid during the year. So the outstanding claims are being given for the beginning of the year. Standing as 1-4, it is 2000. The claims which are outstanding at the beginning is 20. The next we have outstanding at the end of the year. End of the year, and the claims over here. Okay, then we have claims which are being covered under the reinsurance. So therefore, less reinsurance because needed. Okay, so the amount here is reinsurance covered is 22. Therefore, from 4,80,000. If you minus 22,500, the balance of the claims here is going to be. This is one thing. Then next here we have the commission. So the amount of the commission which is being paid to the agents, because before the paid amount they gave the commission on the reinsurance accepted, but unless and until we take the amount of just the commission here is 52 followed by commission on reinsurance accepted. So therefore it is 52,500 plus 3,750, which is 56. And here they're asking us to maintain a reserve for the unexpired risk equal to, that is 50% of the net premium, and also an additional reserve of 1 lakh is required to be provided. Okay, and already the old reserve, that is the last year's reserve for the unexpired, is 7,50,000. Now let me come to the amount of and when it comes to the reserve for the unexpired risk, so 50% of the so therefore 5,87,500 into 50% will be 3 lakhs. It is 3,750 plus an additional reserve. As per the question, they are asking us to maintain total amount of the reserve, which is here is a new reserve. So how much is the old reserve here? The old reserve, whatever is being given, is 7,50,000. Old is more. The new is more or the old is more? Because the fire fund of the last year is 7,50,000, whereas okay, this year the requirement is only 4 lakhs. It is 93,750. So which is more? Hello? I'm asking which one is more?
Old is more.
Old. So if the old is more, what is that we are going to do?
Add, ma'am.
Add. So how much is to be added here? Yes?
Ma'am, there is a small correction, ma'am.
Yeah, please let me know.
587,500 into 50% equals to 293,750, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay.
So this will be 3. How could I just make this such a blunder? Right. Yeah. So how much is the difference in this case? What is the difference, children? As you all said, the old is more than the new one. So what is the difference amount?
Three lakh 56,250.
It is 3 lakhs 56,250. And here the net premium is 5 lakhs 87,500. What we have done in the previous question, because the new reserve was more, we have deducted the amount. Okay, I'm showing it again. Because the new was more, the difference was being deducted from the above net premium. So in this problem, what is happening? The old is more, isn't it? The old reserve is more than the new reserve. So because of this, whatever the amount of the difference which you are getting, the difference has to be added to the above premium amount. Got it? Have you all got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So therefore, now let us just check the total here. So if you are adding these two, what will be the total now? It is 9,43,750. Okay, the total of the premium is 9,000. And coming to the rest of the balances, we have income from the investments. The income from the investments total here is after the profit on sale is 96,000. So here other income 2,000. The claims over here is 4,57,000. Right? Right? Then the commission here is operating expenses over here is 1,07,000. Let's check it out whether we are getting the balance or not. Okay, it is not accepting. Let me type. So 4,57,500 plus 56,250, then plus 1,07,500. So therefore here it is 6. If you are not getting the right answer, it means somewhere it should have gone wrong. So what is that? Let us also check it out. So the difference over here is as your income is more than your expenditure, is the answer. That is operating profit. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. So we got the answer according to book. That is third. 4,21,250. Exactly. It's a profit. Operating profit. Now let me just go back to the second one. As I said, I am going to give this as a homework. Even if I don't explain it also, I expect you people to complete this. Will you be able to? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
If you want, I will just quickly explain this. Premium under schedule number 1, okay. Then reinsurance premium, you are going to minus it from the given amount of the premium. Then next here you have the reinsurance, recoveries. The reinsurance recoveries can be added to the above premium itself. Okay. Then we have the claims to be taken under schedule number 2. Then outstanding claims at the beginning as well as the outstanding claims at the end of the year. You know very well how it has to be adjusted. So minus the beginning of the year, add the end of the year outstandings. Then these two are, that is the reserve for the unexpired risk as well as the additional reserve will be considered as the old reserve which has been made in the last year. Then further we have the expenses of the management which is 97,500, but out of which there is 45,000 rupees which is being spent towards the legal expenses with respect to the claims here. So what you need to do simple adjustment is minus 45,000 from 97,500 and then add this 45,000 to the claims amount, because this 45,000 will not be considered as separate operating expenses, as it is being spent towards the claims. It becomes a part of the claims itself. Then we have the interest dividends. So interest and dividends, show it under under 1 itself. And income tax on the above has to be ignored because the given income is already at gross. And commission to be taken under schedule number 3. Then profit on sale of investments, you can very well add it under income from the investments. And the reserve which is to be maintained, okay, for the current year is 50% of the net premium, and also an additional reserve of 1,50,000 is required. So the usual reserve 50% plus the additional reserve 1,50,000 total together will become your new reserve. So therefore this new reserve should be compared to the old reserve, because in the old reserve also they gave us the usual followed by the additional. So here the total amount of the reserve is 9 lakhs of rupees. So just calculate it accordingly and find out the answer. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One more thing what you can do, okay, just try it out the way I have explained it. In case if you are not getting the expected answer, then you can see it, right? Because there is, it can also be done in this manner, but let us see, right? And the fourth problem, okay, I'm keeping the fourth problem for tomorrow. Fourth and fifth, sixth. We should be able to complete this in the next 2 or 3 classes. Okay. So, thank you, children.
Ma'am, can you share the Excel sheet, ma'am?
Yeah.